What happens to the children of the Islamic State? There are literally hundreds, many of them the babies of foreign fighters. All of them are now in limbo, still in Syria, not knowing where to go or if anyone wants them, with few of their governments prepared to take them back. A few weeks ago in East Syria, we found a little boy from Paris at a centre to rehabilitate the children known as the cubs of the Caliphate. He was only 9 when his father whisked him and his 2 brothers away to Raqqa, the extremist power base. His father's being investigated in connection with the Bataclan theatre attack in Paris in 2015. The terror incident was part of a coordinated string of attacks on one night in the French capital. They happened the same year the 3 brothers were taken away by their father to join the Caliphate. The young boy is now 13 and all alone. His brothers were killed in a bombing and he thinks his father's dead too. But his mother's alive in Paris and he's written to her saying how much he loves her. He's desperate to be reunited in France. He's handmade gifts for her too. His parents had split and his mother thought the boys were going on holiday to Turkey. He begs us to take the presents to her. The first thing he tells us, the very first thing I want to do is just be with my mother. And then I'll tell her everything, everything that's happened, everything I'll tell my mum. We tracked down the young boy's mother in Paris. Within seconds of seeing the pictures of her son, she was weeping. We handed over his handmade presents. They'd all taken him days to make. And then she opened the letter and listened as it was read aloud.
Comment vous allez?
How are you?
Qu'est-ce que vous ferez?
What have you been doing? How is my sister?
Maman, voilà.
Mum, I promise, I love you so much, and I have never forgotten you. And inshallah, we will be together.
Ensemble. Maman.
Mum, I remember when you, me, and my sister went to McDonald's.
Tout ensemble, au McDonald's.
And then we went to the park.
On a suivi ensemble.
I enjoyed these times together. And inshallah, we will return to these times.
She's furious at her ex-husband. I'm really angry about him taking my boys away from me and to that place. It's not right, she says. She's urging the French authorities to bring her son back to the only home he knows. It's a moral conundrum facing many more Western governments with nationals and their offspring still in Syria. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Paris.